do a very important and a very interesting sum. Let's understand the sum. It says given we have LM parallel to CB, LM parallel to CB and LN parallel to CD. This is what is given to us. And they say prove that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. This is what you are supposed to prove. So this is the given information and the to prove. It's very easy, very simple sum, right? Now let's start with the proof first. First, when we look at that, right, there are two triangles, big triangles which you observe. One is triangle ABC, the other one is triangle ADC. Let's consider the triangle ABC. Why? Look at the given information. LM is parallel to CB. This given information will use, right? So when you say in that triangle you have LM, a line parallel to BC, a side of a triangle, then tell me which theorem can we apply? It's nothing but we are going to apply BPT. Beautiful, right? Now let's apply BPT. When we apply, so what do we get? AM upon BM, this ratio, right, is equal to AL upon LC or CL, which we write, right? That is what we get here. Wasn't that easy? And this is nothing but, we know the reason, that is nothing but by basic proportionality theorem. So we use the first given information. Now let's check and use the next one. So in triangle ADC, we say that LN is parallel to DC, right? Again, we have LN is parallel to a side of a triangle. So which theorem do we apply? Yes, we apply BPT. So what do we get? AN upon DN. This ratio is equal to AL upon CL. And this is the next statement which we get marked as statement number 2. The reason would be by basic proportionality theorem. Easy till now? Very simple, right? Now, when we look at statement number 1 and 2, what do we get from 1 and 2? The right hand sides are equal. That means the left hand side would be equal. That means we'll get AM upon BM is equal to AN upon DN. And that reason which we know is nothing but from 1 and 2. Now we'll say we have got something, right? Now compare this with what we wanted. We want AM upon AB, right? Rather we have AM upon BM. And that means the numerator AM and AM is correct. We have got the numerator. Only thing is focus on the denominator. What we have got is BM and what I want is nothing but AB. That means we are saying that we want AB but we have BM in the denominator. So there has to be some relation between them, right? Let's understand. So what is the relation between that AB and BM? Observe that. Now when you look at that, we come to know that AB is nothing but it is BM plus AM. Yes or no? Very easy, right? That is what we have here, right? AB is equal to BM plus AM. So let's keep it aside. We'll understand how we're going to use this. Now, right? Same way, when you look at the right hand side of what we want and what we have got, right? AN in the numerator, AN in the numerator. That means we have got the numerator. That means we need to focus on the denominator. In the denominator, we want AD, right? But we have DN. There has to be some relation between AD and DN, right? So what is the relation between AD and DN? Let's observe that. AD is nothing but it is AN plus DN, right? Let's keep it aside there. Now this is what we understood till now. So we are saying that we need to focus on the denominator. Denominator has to be changed. Now remember one thing. When two ratios are equal, numerators, you got it. Whichever thing you want to change, it has to come in the numerator first. Bring that in the numerator, then only the changes can happen. Remember that. So first we have just taken that same thing, right? But I want this denominator to be, so get that in the numerator first, then do the changes. So first we just enter there. That is what we say. We have reversed the ratio there on both the sides. So now we have to work on the numerator. We want BM plus AM in the numerator, right? BM plus AM when we do, then only we will get that AB which we require. Remember that. And on the right hand side also, we want DN plus AN, right? This can only happen when we would add 1. For that, what we need to do is adding 1 to both the sides. So see what happens now. So in this ratio, which is equal, if we add 1 to the left hand side and add 1 to the right hand side, now we will be able to take the LCM and we will get what we want. Observe very carefully now. So what do we get now? So here when we take the LCM, we'll get AM plus BM upon AM is equal to, on the right hand side it would be dn plus an upon an. Beautiful, right? Now you know what is AM plus BM, right? AM plus BM, you know that? Yes, it's already there. Observe, it is nothing but AB. So we have AB upon AM there, right? On the right hand side, observe what is dn plus an. dn plus an is nothing but it is AD, and in the denominator we have an, right? Easy till now. Have we got what we wanted? Observe. We wanted AM upon AB equal to AN upon AD. But what do we have? We have AB upon AM equal to AD upon A. It's the same, only that the ratios on either side have to be reversed. Do that reversal. And that means we'll get now AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. And we get the proof. Wasn't this easy? A very simple but a very, very, very important sum.